Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to the online course on the entrepreneurial mindset. Today we'll be discussing the business startup model exercise using effectuation theory. This is a very interesting exercise, and we will see how to use the effectuation theory. The business startup model is a replacement of the traditional business plan. The traditional business plan used to be a 60 to 100 page document which consisted a lot of things in detail, but something bad about business plans is that as you print out the business plan, it becomes obsolete because the amount of changes which is taking place in the external environment is so much that the business plan cannot, incorporate that. However, sometimes we still need a business plan when we want to connect with investors or potential, sellers. A business startup model is a replacement of a business plan. It is a simple A3 or A4 size sheet which contains the major ingredients, and it contains the 5 principles of effectuation on one piece of paper. And you are supposed to get 3-4 printouts and place it on a wall in your office, in your dining room, somewhere in your kitchen, where you can see it multiple times during the day. And it has various components, and we will try to understand how to use it. So the first box on this left is the vision part. So the vision talks about why are you doing it, what makes you go here. And so a good vision talks about that the service or the product of the company has to be timeless. It's not dependent upon time. It is correct and it's noble. It is helping and contributing towards many people. The first box is called the bird in hand, and it talks about who you are, what you know, and whom you know. So your hobby, your passion, your characteristics, that has to be coming here. What you know, your training, expertise, and skills, and whom you know. So you're supposed to write here in this box, and based on this is the first box to be filled. And once you fill that box, you come down to the bottom. That is the affordable loss. How much time, effort, and money are you willing to lose? So you have to define it in some tangible way. This much hours I can spend, this much money I can spend, and I'm willing to walk and talk and stand, and this is what the physical exertion which is needed. I'm ready for that. So after your 1 and 2 and the vision, you start reflecting on what sort of problems and opportunities are available in your surroundings, within you, in your network, in your surroundings, in your neighborhood. So based on your burden and affordable loss, you keep on scanning. It can take a while, but we recommend that you find two or three problems and opportunities. And once you find them, you just jot it down and then keep on reflecting for the next few days which problem and opportunity is more compelling, which is more closer to your bird in hand, which is more closer to who you are, what you know, and whom you know, and which has the least amount of affordable loss. So after spending a few days, you will find out one is more compelling, and you just circle that, and then you start looking at the potential collaborators for this. Your friends, your network, your spouse, your family, your advisors, potential suppliers, customers, and investors. So you keep on writing a list, and then based on this, you start thinking about the product and service in terms of value proposition. What makes it unique? What is going to make your product unique? So, and you just try to write it down here that quality, timely delivery, and internet based, and hygiene. So these are the things which are coming into uh, the value box. And then based on that, you try to think who will be your first customer, your family, your neighbor, your locality, your alumni network. So you try to figure out who will be my first customer. And then based on that, then you have to go and do an expected cost. What will the expected cost? So this is a rough estimated cost has to be found out to make yourself comfortable that you're not making a you see, unwise decision, and then you can look at the potential revenues out of the first product, the first sales, or the number of sales in a month. At the bottom is the entrepreneurial values and talks about which values with which I am going to live, sleep, eat, and breathe: humility, compassion, perseverance, gratitude, service to humanity. So this makes you, this gives you a complete picture, and we recommend to have multiple charts like this. A PDF will be provided to you, and you get it posted, and then you keep on reflecting. I will be showing you a filled startup model in the next slide, and you can see what see one of our participants who has been working on this and started her model recently. You can see, first of all, let's start with the bird in hand. So when she looked and reflected who she was, so she was, you see, passionate about food and eating and cooking and serving. This was her passion. She loves sleeping, eating, and breathing in food and cooking. And she she knows in detail about nutrition and the ingredients and how what the equipment are. So she's a fan of many chefs. What she knows, she's got some training, expertise, and skills, and cooking trainings and chef classes and recipes. She has the books, access to groups and videos, and she already has a you see inventory of equipment and kitchen utensils which are relevant. So this is what she knows and what she has. And she has a good network of family and friends, network of professionals, alumni network. So this is, she is obsessed with, and she is owning it. And when she looked at her affordable loss, she has 3-4 hours daily to spend, in addition to her daily activities and giving time to herself. And she is strong enough to do it. She can stand, she can do the physical exertion, and she can spend like 30,000 PKR. And this is a fraction of her savings, and she's willing to lose that much amount for her passion and hobby. So based on her burden and affordable loss and her vision to provide good quality food and to get high quality service and to help people to be healthy, she starts looking at the opportunities around her in this current environment. And she finds that the corona problem has led to an opportunity. The restaurants are shut and people have no access. They're cooking at home. They're getting tired and bored sometimes. And some people don't know quality cooking. So quality is an issue, and people are quality or hygiene sensitive nowadays. And she can really offer that, and online, and it's the service company which is offering food at their right at their doorsteps. So that opportunity emerges. She starts reflecting, and she starts looking at who will be her partner and collaborator, and she finds that her spouse, her father and mother-in-law, the association of chefs, and the friends will be helping her, and there's a delivery company which can be her partner and send it at a reasonable cost. So she kept on reflecting and that what is her unique value proposition. And she eventually found out that she is a mother, she's a quality conscious lady, she has got the right training, she has been living in Dubai for a while, she's exposed to these safety standards and food safety and food nutrition, and she knows how to cook in an interesting, innovative way. Our things will be fresh, and they will be reasonably priced. And looking at her customers, she found that her immediate family members always cherish her food. They want her. They keep on coming to her for her food, and the cousins, and the word of mouth is if spread, the family would be interested in buying and ordering. And then she has a whole network of her school, college, IBA network, which can help her to find orders. So when she looked at the cost, she was able to find out the equipment is already there, utensils are already there. The only cost is the variable cost for the ingredients and all gas and the basic cooking material, which she will be She will be purchasing that only in case of an order. So looking at an estimate of the potential revenues to give her some sort of courage, she based on her talking and research, informal research, she comes to know that she can get three orders a day, which she can fulfill, and three orders a day for 2,000 minimum. She can make like 6,000, and she can make around 40%. So this seems to be a good number, and looking at her values, she is full of compassion and humility, and which is needed for an entrepreneurial venture. She wants to develop herself in terms of gratitude and service to humanity. So these things are part of our value system. After thinking and reflecting, we ask people to go for the action plan. So the action plan talks about your intentions, what you will be doing in the next few days. So in the next few days, she says that she'll be doing a pilot test and cooking a few items and sharing it with her immediate family members and relatives and get some orders out of that. And meanwhile, she will be having an Instagram account, WhatsApp, and Facebook page, and that will be her marketing tools. And she will like to update in 2 weeks what has happened. So, my dear friends of the Entrepreneurship Online course, we would like you to also develop a similar startup model in your area of your bird in hand and affordable loss. Try to find a problem and opportunity, and in the next few weeks, come up with an action plan with a pilot test. Looking forward to see you again. And you're supposed to fill the sheet and send a scanned copy to the IVT. Looking forward to see you again. Assalamu alaikum.